everybody. I'm Yvette Nicole Brown, and I'll be your host today as we take a peek behind the scenes to see how some of the artists and creators here at Disney are continuing to expand the world of my favorite princess, the fabulous, the one and only Princess Tiana. A princess who never gave up on her dream and who reminds us to dig a little deeper every day. Please welcome the Anika Noni Rose! Next up, she's the talented director and writer of Walt Disney Animation. Yeah, girl, it's all right. Perch it up there. Just perch it up there and see it. She is the talented director and writer of Walt Disney Animation Studios' upcoming Disney Plus Tianas series. Yes! Which continues Tiana's adventures and brings us into the journey to her finding her happily ever after. Please welcome the Joyce Sherri! And last but not least, the three creative leads who brought the new Disney Parks attraction, Tianas Bayou Adventure, to life. Now it's open at Walt Disney World right now, by the way. Meet Imagineers, Carmen Smith, Charita Carter, and Ted Robledo. And you know, I need y'all to give it up a little more for these Imagineers, since we don't have half the stuff we love without Imagineers. Okay, good morning, everybody. I am so excited to talk to you all today about Tiana, but before we dive in, I have to mention this fun fact. Can you believe that come this December, it will have been 15 years since The Princess and the Frog? 15 years.
Change on Broadway, and we had brought it to.
Listen, she's very humble. She's a Disney legend. She's got a Tony. Come on, girl, talk about it.
Things in the house.
That's right.
So we were doing Carolina Change at the Amundsen in LA, and Disney asked to have a meeting with me, and I went in, and they were like, "Yeah, we have some things coming up," and I was like, "Excellent! I would love to be a tick or a flea or whatever else y'all have going on. I can be inanimate. It's okay. I've got noises, and I'm ready." And they were like, "Well, actually, we have some things coming up. We're thinking of maybe setting something in Africa. We don't know yet, but we've got you in mind." And I was like, "Perfect, because I'm ready." And so fast forward, I think, 2 years, and they started doing Princess and the Frog auditions. My first audition was the morning after the LA premiere of Dreamgirls.
Girl.
Yes. So I did a carpet and I went home. I did not bop. I did not have anything lovely to eat. I went home and I worked on my lines and I worked on my music with my sister-in-law, and that was the first one. And I had 2 more, and they were sort of spread out. The second one, I had been in Australia. I was going to Australia to work, and the night before I got on the plane, they were like, "We want you to come in 2 days from then."
That's a 17-hour.
Come on.
It's about 12.
So I went to Australia, I shot my scenes, I packed my bag, I got back on the plane, I came back to LA, I took a quick nap, and I had my second audition. And you know, usually you're like, "That's too much. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that." But in this moment, in this position, I read those sides, because they never give you a full script. It's very secret, so they give you what they call sides, which are maybe a few scenes. And sometimes they lie. It's not actually going to be in the movie. It's something they made up. You're crazy and you want to share it with friends. So I read those sides, and I thought, I know this girl. I am this girl. I am from a small town. I did have very big dreams that people didn't really get and said that I could not do. And
Where are they at now?
well, we hear. I knew that this was for me. And I don't say that with a whole lot of ego. I think sometimes you just feel something in your spirit. I knew it was for me. So I made that audition work. And then we had one more, and it was sometime after, there was an Oscars Oscars 2006 or something, and I was actually performing then, and I saw Randy Newman on stage, and I didn't know what to do. I knew at that point that some other people were in the running, and I saw him, and I'm weird, and I don't know how to like handle those things. I'm not. Some people are so good at massaging that, and I just want to be like, "Hey, is it me?" It's like, "Let me do it. Is it me?" So I was just like, "Hi, Mr. Newman. I'm so glad to see you. I don't know if you remember me. I'm Anika. I was in the room with you. And he was really nice and very chill. And then I just went away and felt crazy for a little while, and it took a while. It was a journey.
This is so funny because Anika and I are friends, and I've never heard this story like this. That's why I'm leaning in like, oh, tell me more than tea. But I understand that feeling. Sometimes you just know that it's your thing, and absolutely, Tiana is you, baby. So yes, this was yours from the beginning.
Someone commented, "The People's Princess." That was very, very moving to me.
Yes.
Because she is regal and she is otherworldly, but she is also very much planted on the ground and very real and open and honest, and she has flaws, and she's not afraid of standing in who she is. And I love that. It's so moving to me, the way people connect to her and the way people open that up to me. Is I want you to know, all of you, how honored that makes. I'm gonna get
Don't you make me cry now. Listen, I got this lash on. Do it.
It is truly, truly such an honor. The way you all open your hearts and open your spirits. It's a beautiful thing, and it's not what I anticipated doing the movie. That's never what you anticipate, and it's never what you're really looking for. You just want to do your work and do the role. So for her to still have that connection, and for you all to still have that connection to her, and therefore to me, is absolutely remarkable to me. And I thank you. I truly thank you.
As a point of personal privilege, the heart of this woman is what you're seeing here. Like, don't you be listening, do to me. She is at her core decent and loving and strong. Everything that you love about Tiana is in this woman. And if you are blessed to call her friend, you are blessed indeed. So I want to make sure I give you those flowers before I adore you. Charlotte may still be looking for a prince, but Tiana's got connections now. So what's next? Where do we go from here in Tiana's journey? That's the question for each of you. Let's start with you, Joyce. What's next for Tiana?
Well, Tiana's journey is far from over. Of all the things that she has going on now, I think that I'm most excited about showing Tiana learning that the world is a lot bigger than she realized, that there's a lot more magical things happening in the world than she realized, and learning what it is to be a leader, not just as a leader of a restaurant, but she's a princess now of a whole place in Maldonia. We haven't even seen Maldonia yet. And what that means for her, and how the impact that she has on the community around her, and how does she maintain her Tiana-ness, like who she is as an individual, with all these new expectations on her life. And so with the help of all of her friends and people that love and care about and support her, I'm really looking forward to having her discover those things and to see what the next chapter of her life, and the thing that she'll discover, that life, just like everything else and your dreams, can evolve depending on what are the things that you have in your life and the things that you want for yourself, and the new discoveries that you might find with the new magical situation that she might find herself in for the series. But yeah, I'm really excited for you all to see it.
Something that is very close to me. I've been actually working on it for years, just been percolating in my mind. I've been writing on envelopes and putting it in the phone, and just receipts and things, and then I'd lose it and have to start over. But it's really just an ode to all of the wonderful people and children and people who aren't children, but are young at heart, and reminding them that a princess can do, look, feel, be like anything.
Yeah.
There is no template to being a princess. It is open to how you feel and how you express yourself.
Yeah. Another point of personal privilege. You guys remember when we were all in the house for like a year? Remember that time? And everybody sort of were doing different things to try to figure out what they could do to pass the time. I want to tell you what Anika did. Anika created a reading opportunity where she would go on Zoom and read stories to kids. That's what she did with her time at home. She created a safe space for babies to read books read by a princess or a Candyman or a Disney legend. Pick your thing. So I want to make sure make sure y'all keep knowing this woman that is here and why Tiana has the heart and soul that she has. Okay, so as you're each creating Tiana's World in all these different ways, what's the most important part for you to make sure you captured what makes everything so special? Let's
I'd say Evangeline. I've got a star on my shoulder. She's like the inspiration.
Absolutely.
Okay, so my favorite changes every day, but for today, it's Lewis.
Yes, Ted.
So it's got to be Eudora, because I know everyone out here can relate to, wanting to make your mom proud. So I love that towards the end of the movie, even Tiana checks in with her mom.
Okay. Favorite line or lyric from the film? Anybody can jump in.
Almost there. And we are.
And we are.
November 15th.
All right. Favorite line or lyric from the film? Anybody else?
Oh,
You don't have to all get into it.
Tianas Bayou Adventure. It's going to be good.
I like when Princess Tiana, she wasn't a princess yet, but when she made the comment, I am not going to kiss a frog. Because I have to tell you, before I started this attraction, I didn't like frogs. But I have now found an appreciation for frogs.
Here's a quick one. Beignets, spilled or plain?
Plain.
Plain.
Right. Audience seems to be with plain too. What was the best thing you ate while on your research trips to New Orleans?
All things.
All the things. Anyone else?
Yes, no, it's all things you cannot find bad food in New Orleans. I mean, you would really have to really work at that.
Who would you rather kiss, Naveen as a frog or Lewis?
I say Lewis. We have a kinship as musicians, so Lewis.
Maybe on the cheek, Lewis.
I do Naveen as a frog, even with the mucus.
Yeah.
That makes me feel so much better today.
Okay, most fun you've had working on the show or while bringing the ride to life? Which one?
I have to say getting wet.
Yeah.
I'm okay with it now. After 100 times on the ride, I'm good.
Anybody else?
I was going to say, that's the best part of this whole process has been, we have a team of people who have come together in unity, harmony, and passion.
Come on.
And working day in and day out with that common vision and bringing this attraction to life has been my favorite part of this process.
Love it.
And I just want to piggyback on that. They're still working, and you got to be proud of these folks. Literally, as we speak, they're working today to make this dream come true. So thank you to them.
Now, one more, this is the last one. Best new character for us to watch out for, and can it be played by me? I didn't tell you who wrote that.
I go yes.
Real question. She got a cousin or something? Somebody. We look alike. Okay, all right. We'll move on. Okay. So sadly, our time together is almost done. So we're almost there. You see? Okay, all right. I want to thank these fabulous panelists for putting the curtain back so we can see what it's like to bring Tiana's story to life in a myriad ways to the delight of Tiana fans everywhere in that doggone fly that's here. I want to thank you, Ted, Charita, Carmen, thank you. And, thank you. Before you go, stand here next to this Disney legend and let you know that we have a special surprise for you all. We talked about, I'm gonna clean up some of this because we got something special for you. We talked about music, We talked about how I'm helping. I talked about how it was central to Tiana's story and how it helps set a tone for time and place. So Disney legend Anika is going to send us home with a special performance from the original film, taking us down in New Orleans. Sing. Got something special for you. We talked about music. We talked about how I'm helping. I talked about how it was central to Tiana's story and how it helps set a tone for time and place. So Disney legend Anika is going to send us home with a special performance from the original film, taking us down in New Orleans. Sing.
So y'all know I don't feel well, so if this don't go as planned, I better not see it on YouTube. I'm so glad that you all are here. It makes such a difference in my life to see you all's faces. Maybe next time we'll be